Hi everyone, my name is Khaled with KINETIQ, and today I'm going to talk to you about another super common problem that we see every time we talk to data leaders, and it's that their data teams are all working together but on separate different systems, and they all are siloed. This is a huge challenge for organizations where we're no longer just having data engineering projects or just analytics projects. We have to involve multiple parts of the organization, and it's a huge challenge for them to have the right environment for them to work together productively. So, what does this challenge look like? Well, number one, let's talk about how these silos form. Your data engineering team builds and runs pipelines in one environment or one tool. You've got data scientists working on a different stack. They have their own different tools, their own deployment method that they're managing. You have BI developers and business users in a third environment with its own processes, its own access, and its own management. And each of those teams has full visibility into their narrow purview, but almost nothing into everyone else's purview. And it doesn't get designed that way. This is just a reflection of buying best of breed tools to solve individual problems. Each of those tools makes sense when you choose them, but altogether they do make it a challenge for the team to get results out of data quickly and efficiently, and is a huge challenge for your AI ambitions. So, what does that fragmentation actually cost? Well, number one, a problem across any environment boundaries, something that is not just a data engineering or analytics problem, is now a challenge because we need to figure out where the problem started and who's responsible for it. So new capabilities take a lot longer to reach production because there are so many handoffs between the different tools and teams, and those handoffs might be slow or opaque. Each team is building on assumptions about what the others are doing rather than having that foundation unified. And so those assumptions are often wrong because there isn't transparency between the different purviews of your end-to-end data ecosystem. And lastly, there's a lot of duplicated work that compounds over time, where models are built on top of data pipelines that no one fully understands. Things get defined differently because it's not all in one place. So the business is waiting on data capabilities that are technically possible, but organizationally, it's a huge challenge. Now, what does it look like when you unify everything into the right platform and you start to consolidate that toolkit? Well, number one, you have a shared context and shorter or even eliminated handoffs. So you have one platform where your data engineers, data scientists, BI developers, and business users can all leverage data in the same environment with shared context. That's huge because it allows one place where you can control and monitor what's running, where the problems are, and troubleshoot and diagnose. You have one method and model for deployment. Releases can be coordinated across teams without having to do transitions between environments. You have visibility across your teams for the first time because everyone can see what everyone else has built and how it's performing. Of course, respecting the governance and access controls that you want to put in place. And you can either shrink or eliminate handoffs because the centralization has allowed everyone to share the same ownership. Now, how have we seen folks do this in the past and how have we partnered with them to make it happen? Well, very commonly, people are moving from multiple environments to one shared platform, and they do so incrementally. So when you have separate tools, where most people are today is with separate tools, fragmented monitoring, and slow handoffs between all the different teams and tools. Data engineering, scientists, and BI developers are all operating separately from each other, and cross-environmental problems are really hard to get solved, number one, and it's not even clear who owns them. Versus what happens when you unify in the right place is that you have one environment with a shared end-to-end ecosystem for monitoring, deployment, troubleshooting, and building. And so the friction between teams stops because it's not really a project management issue. It is now a job that the team can handle, and it's in one unified place. So if you're thinking about how you can get onto the right platform to actually manage these handoffs between teams and consolidate your data estate, we actually partner with data leaders to create a blueprint. And the way this works is it's a diagnostic where we work with your team to map out where your data teams are currently experiencing gaps or handoffs between them, understanding how you're structured today internally. We identify where that fragmentation is causing the most drag to your ability to deliver things and to unlock value. as well as what it's costing the organization today. And then we define a blueprint to consolidating where it makes sense to eliminate that friction. So if that's something that does make sense to you, you can check out the QR code and get in contact with our team, and we'll walk you through how to get started.